tiger no belt blocking. Okay? So we will explain to a tiger the blocking is just trying to keep yourself safe from someone trying to hit you. So what we will generally do as far as teaching goes is we will start with the most basic thing we can do, which is sitting down. Not that they would probably need to defend themselves when they're sitting down, but we would actually teach them sitting down. So Mr. Ryan and I will sit down at first. Okay? So the block that a tiger does is a high block at the no belt level. So what we'll have them do is they'll bring their arm up over their head. So we want to make sure that they're not going like this from the side, but rather up in front of their body like this. Then the reason they're sitting down is then all they need to focus on is just what their arms are doing. Okay? And so once they get the hang of doing one side, we'll have them do the other side. We don't want the arm to be straight across. We want it to be up a little bit, okay? Using the bone to block and not the soft part of the arm. So we'll have them practice that a few times. Okay? Now you can start striking towards your child to get them to practice it, but I usually don't mess around with that yet. I just have them bring their arm up over their head. Now you could do the other hand on the side. That usually is a little too much for them. I just want them to practice bringing their arm up over their head. So I'll watch Mr. Ryan bring his arm up over his head. And now he's doing a very, set style, but I'm making sure, bring it up again, that I'm bringing it up high enough so it's not too flat. If he's got too much soft part, I'll turn it so that maybe we've got a little more of that bone blocking right here. All right, so we'll go ahead and stand up. So once they're good at that, then we will do a standing style, where they start alternating their arms. And this is where they start getting tripped up. So we want them to go up over their head, and when they do their other arm, instead of bringing it like this, we want them to come up in the front like this. And so now it's a little more challenging than it was, right? Sitting down, standing up with alternating, and then finally, we will start trying to hit them. And this is where we break a lot of bad habits. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll face Mr. Ryan. I'm going to bring my arm downward. Now, parents, use the soft part of your arm. You don't want to have a bone going on your child, and also very lightly. But what will happen is when you bring your arm down like you're going to hit them, sometimes they will close their eyes. They'll get afraid, and what you can do is kind of almost work that out of them. So I'll have him bring his arm up to high block, right? And then I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. And so if he is flinching and closing his eyes, I can say, don't close your eyes. And after you do it a few times, all of a sudden they'll start keeping their eyes open. And then eventually, if you wanted to, and I'll have him face this way, is you could do one hand for one side and the other hand for the other side. It gets a little tricky. They start getting confused sometimes, but you can do it where I'll do one side, and then I'll say, all right, do your other hand, and then do your other hand. Again, very lightly, soft part of the arm, but it can be a way to make sure that they're not flinching, that they bring it here where it could still, so they're bringing it up high enough.